As you've seen from my last video, the fuel pump actually made such a huge difference. It's amazing. Unfortunately, because of all the stuff that I had to do to it, and because it's only getting about 200 miles on an entire tank of gas, which is why I ran out of money so soon. But I made it to this little place. I prayed the whole last 15 miles there that I wasn't going to run out of gas on the freaking highway, because I was almost on E. I barely made it to this little Exxon station off of this exit in the middle of nowhere before Little Rock, Arkansas. And I just want to give a huge thank you to all the people that answered my prayers and my Facebook posts that I put up, including the truck drivers from Long Haul Familia, I believe it's called. It's a group on Facebook. Because of them, they helped out a person they didn't even really know other than belonging to the group. So, yeah, I was able to get donations because I had no money left and absolutely no gas. I wouldn't have been able to make it. The next gas station was 30 miles in Little Rock. So, at the last minute, just before 9, I got some donations and I was able to get a tank of gas. And it got me only from there to here, which is Texarkana, Arkansas. So I'm about, my GPS says 2 hours and 36 minutes, but I have to add on time because I can only go 55 miles an hour, and the GPS usually tells you if you go the speed limit how long it'll take you. So yeah, I had to add at least an hour difference. So it's probably about 3 hours from here. I keep forgetting to add the hour. But yeah, I'm almost there. I'm on the last leg of the trip. I have just enough money, I believe, for one more tank of gas and to make it there. So just a big, huge shout out and thank you to them and also some other friends on my actual personal Facebook. Thank you so much. Without your help, I would not have been able to make it this far, and I would not have been able to make it to my destination, and then I would be completely screwed. So I'm about to leave. I'm going to gas up and head out. I'm probably going to upload the next 2 videos once I get there because my battery is so low because I haven't had solar to charge it. I mean, I have solar, but it's not charging it because it's been nothing but rain and overcast days for the last week. So it's so low I don't want to ruin it. And so I'm trying to conserve my battery power, and it takes a lot of battery to edit videos and post them. So I'm going to wait until I get there so I know I have the power to do so, and I have my phone if I need it. So, yeah. I guess that's the update, and wish me luck. She's running really good, other than taking way too much gas. I believe it's because of the choke, so, I mean, between that and getting a tune-up, but that's why I'm going to Texas, so my best friend can help me do these things. Because I had not only no resources up in upstate New York, but I had nobody to help me with these things. So that's the update, and wish me luck. I will post these as soon as I can. By the way, Flying J in Texarkana, I absolutely love you. Thank you so much for these trees. I needed this. I have no AC in here, guys. I have AC in the cockpit, but after I run it for about 5 minutes, and it takes more gas, which it's already taking ridiculous amounts of gas, so I don't want to run it. But it starts like the vents do after 5 to 10 minutes. And I have no cruise either. I was actually driving last night switching feet, so I was using my left foot on the gas because I had no energy or power left in my right, and I just needed a little break because my ankles swell because of my blood disorder. So I'm doing what I can. It's also no relief when I'm on the highway unless a tractor trailer truck goes by me. I have the windows wide open, and there's no breeze unless a tractor trailer goes by. So thank you, tractor trailer guys, for that. I appreciate it. Please stop honking at me. It hurts my ears, and it's not necessary. So please stop honking at me. I adore you guys. So, alright. I think that's all I wanted to say, and if you are just starting to watch my videos, I just want to touch on this because I've been getting some comments lately on people that just watch the most recent videos and they have no idea what I've been going through or what my life has been like for the last couple years. So yeah, don't be so quick to judge until you know the whole story, because you don't know my circumstances, and there's a reason that I'm pushing it and not getting done things that cost money before I leave. So just make sure you're well informed before you leave a comment that says, oh, you should have done this and you should have done that. If that thing involves money, I can't do it, which is why I'm going to Texas to my best friend to help me, because he can help me with stuff that would cost money otherwise. And by the way, I don't know if I've said this yet, but I can't use anything in this RV yet. I can't use the water. I have a composting toilet that a homemade composting toilet. I made it out of my RV bathroom for now, and until I can use it. And I can't use anything that requires the propane, like the stove or anything else. So I have to buy stuff because I can't use anything in here yet until I make sure that it's all safe. Another thing that my best friend is going to help me with when I get there. So yeah, I keep, getting comments, and I'm like, oh, you know what, I should have mentioned that, and I didn't mention it. So I'm trying to mention it now, and every time I get on video, my mind kind of goes blank, because I still have social anxiety. I mean, I still get really nervous in front of the camera. I'm kind of talking to myself. I am talking to you guys, because you'll see it eventually, but I'm kind of talking to myself. So it's still a little, like, even after over a year on YouTube, I'm still, like, my brain kind of goes every time I get on here. So yeah, I'll try and inform you guys the best I can. If I don't say it in the video and I think of it, I usually put it in the comments, and I'll pin the comments. So other than that, I'm going to get going because it's getting really hot, and I want to get to my destination where there's AC. So I will talk to y'all later. Wish me luck. Love y'all. Peace out. See you next time. Sunset on the last day. Hi guys. So, as you've seen in the last video, right before I pulled up to the pumps, I checked my account, and I still had $80-something in there. So I pulled up to the pump, and the first one that I went to, it pumped about 20 cents in gas, 20 cents in gas in 5 minutes. So I hung the nozzle up, went to the second pump. That one would only pump premium gasoline, and it stopped at $11 and told me to replace the nozzle. So I did that. I therefore went to the third pump, and told me to go in and see the cashier. Well, I went in to see the cashier, and it said insufficient funds. I said, that's impossible. I just checked my account before I went to the pump, and I had $80-something in there, and I only pumped $11 in gas. So that means there's $70-something that should still be in there. So I went out and called my account again to check it, and there was nothing in there. So that was the last of the last tank I needed to get where I was going. It was the only money I had left, and for some reason it was just unaccounted for. It said I had $0 available. So I started freaking out and panicking, pretty much getting pretty depressed about the whole situation, and I thought somebody hacked into my bank card, or maybe because I got the money from Facebook Messenger and I've never used Facebook Messenger before, that somebody hacked into that and hacked into my bank card. Or that it was one of those gas scams where you put your card in at the gas pump and they steal all your info and your money. So I went up to the clerk again. I'm thinking it was the manager by the different pin and stuff, but anyway, I went up to her and I was like, is there any chance that somebody could have done this gas pump thing? And she was trying to say no, and she, this is Sunday, so I couldn't even call my bank. I called my bank, and nobody answered the phone and said, please call back during normal business hours. So Sunday, can't do anything. Even my bank, I can't do anything about. I called the number on the back of my card to try and, see what was going on. Again, I got nothing but a freaking recording that said call back during normal business hours. So my next step was the clerk, and she gave me the numbers for Pilot Flying J customer service, and said to talk to them about it, because she was trying to give me the receipts, and it's like, I know what I pumped, I know exactly what I pumped and where I pumped it. So I I called the Flying J person, and I was, by this time, really upset. I was crying. I was extremely upset about this. I thought somebody robbed me and hacked into my bank card. Um, so the guy on the phone told me, and I went into the bathroom because I was upset and I wanted someplace kind of private. So I went to the bathrooms, and they were pretty much empty when I went in there. Well, as I'm explaining on the phone to the guy what happened and what's going on, and crying, of course, bawling my eyes out, the bathroom just kept getting busier and busier. Well, I get off the phone, and the next thing I know, there's about 20 ladies that came up to me in the bathroom and started giving me $20 bills or more, saying, honey, I hope this gets you to where where you're trying to get to. Safe travels. I'm so sorry this is happening. And they were so amazing. It was like, thank you, God brought me more miracles. That I never expected that after all the other miracles that he's given me on this trip. So that was like, it just warmed my heart. I was giving them all hugs and telling them thank you so much, and they're like, don't worry about it, honey, this is in Arkansas, okay? So the Tennessee hospitality, the Southern hospitality runs right through Arkansas and Texas and all that. So yeah, it was really beautiful and really moving, and I'm just so grateful to those wonderful women at the Texarkana Flying J. In case any of them ever see this, my heart is just overflow with love. Thank you so much, and gratefulness. So he said that the guy on the phone said there was a hold on my account, that because I went to 3 gas pumps that apparently Flying J put a hold on my account, and then it was like, well, why doesn't my bank say that the money's still in there, you still got this money in your account, but there's a hold on your account right now, so you're going to have to wait to use it. Like, at least say something. There was no mention of a hold. It just said I had $0 in my account. That's it. And so I told a couple other people that, and they kind of reconfirmed that to me. And so by the time these ladies were done giving me the money that they were coming up, just donating to me, I had $145. So I had enough for the gas to get here. And so I didn't trust the pumps at that gas station anymore after what had happened, just in case it was a hold. At that time, I still didn't know if it was a hold. I do now because I called my account and the money's back in there. So it was a hold on my account. So I went to the gas station about 5 miles down the highway, a Roadrunner, and when I got out to pump the gas, I realized that I left my gas cap at the Flying J 5 miles back. So I pumped the gas, had to go back to that Flying J to look at all 3 pumps to make sure, and sure enough, the 3rd pump, it was there, because I was so distraught when I found out I had no money in my account that I just accidentally left it there. So yeah, thank God, because it's one of those old 1970s gas caps, it's not like those universal ones. So I was pretty excited that it was still there. I did call beforehand, and the lady couldn't find it, but I think that she just looked at the wrong pump. But anyway, yeah, so from there I left, and I was worried about the tires. I don't know, maybe it was the road, but I was really worried about the tires, still am. But yeah, I drove at about 58 miles an hour. I got into Texas, and it was another 100 miles or so. I was starving, and I had to go to the bathroom. I had to pee, and I couldn't stop. I didn't want to stop. It had taken so long to get there, so I just kept on going. So that last 100 miles, my bladder was full, and I was starving so bad I'd forgotten to eat. After, finding out all that, I'd completely forgotten to eat. I meant to and just forgot. So I got to my best friend and his wife's house around 9 o'clock at night, and bless her heart, my best friend's wife had a plate waiting for me when I got here. Yeah, and that was the 21st. So I got here on the July 21st, 2019, just for future reference, at 9 p.m. And yeah, so got my shower, got some food in me. It was just so nice being able to breathe again. Yeah, and then the next day kind of relaxed most of the day and did some editing, and that was the last video you saw. Today, it's the third day I think since I've been here. Sorry, I'm getting really, like, my storage on my phone is getting pretty full, so I'm trying to make videos and edit and find time to visit and do all that stuff, so work with me. But today we did give her a bath, her first one in God knows how long, and got most of the moss that was growing around the lights and stuff off, and it looks really good. I'm going to post that in a future video, very near future, of course. I want to get this one up and out of there so I can get it off, you know, all the things that I need off my phone, so I can change the SD card and do all that good stuff. So yeah, it looks really good. I'm going to include pictures and a video in the next picture, and before and after pictures, you know, so I'm really excited. I'm going to do some more detailing as far as cleaning some spots that didn't really scrub off tomorrow. Right now it's pretty late. I'm about to go to bed, but I just wanted to get this video recorded and get it up there for y'all and say, I'm in Texas! Yay! I made it! Safe and sound. Now I've just got to keep, you know, I just got some projects to do on the RV, so I will be making videos of that as well. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to close out this video so that I could continue making them for y'all. So yeah, until next time, I will see y'all later. Peace out. Love you. See you soon.